Lesson 10. Alchemy. Alchemy was a practice in the Tudor era which was a mixture of early scientific experiments and supernatural beliefs. The main focus of alchemy was trying to turn base metals like copper or lead into expensive metals like gold. Alchemists also wanted to discover the elixir of life and achieve spiritual enlightenment. Tudor alchemy was influenced by earlier alchemical traditions, those from ancient Greece, Egypt and the Islamic world. Alchemists conducted experiments in their laboratories known as chemical houses. They used various bits of equipment, both scientific and religious. The texts that alchemists used were full of symbolism, with hidden coded messages and intricate diagrams. One of the main focuses for Tudor alchemists were trying to discover the Philosopher's Stone. This stone was believed to be able to turn any metal into gold and make the owner immortal. Tudor alchemists also explored the medicinal properties of substances. They sought to create elixirs and potions that could cure diseases, prolong life and enhance vitality. Some alchemical remedies involved the use of herbs, minerals and metals. By the end of the Tudor era, the practice of alchemy became less popular. People became more interested in scientific methods, which could be proven with strong scientific evidence. Alchemy, however, laid the foundations for modern chemistry.
Hi Chatty Zebra, today we're going to do an alchemy experiment by turning dull pennies like that into shiny ones. So first we're going to do a cup of vinegar about this big. So now we're going to do the salt. Stir and make sure the salt's all dissolved. So we're going to leave it for 15 minutes. Look how shiny the coins are. So now I'm going to take out half of the coins and put them in the water. Or about half. Doesn't have to be half. I'm going to take them out and put them in tissue paper. So now I'm going to put in some nails. 3 nails in and watch what it does. So we're going to leave it for an hour. So we're going to leave one to compare what happens with them. So, as you can see with the unwashed coins, they're starting to go like green and like the colour of the Statue of Liberty. That just happens over time. And then with the washed coins, they've gone really shiny, like pink. Now for the nails. So as you can see, the colour difference between that and that are different. This one is the one that was in vinegar. This one is just the one how it looks. That's the control. See you next time, bye!
These are how the coins looked originally, and these are how they look after being in vinegar and salt. Copper plating with pennies explanation. Pure copper is bright and shiny. Pennies get dull over time. This is because the copper in the pennies slowly reacts with the oxygen in the air to form a compound called copper oxide, which is dull and a bit greenish. When you put the pennies in the salt and vinegar solution, the acetic acid in the vinegar reacts with the copper oxide, breaking it down to leave behind the shiny copper surface of the penny. The copper that is broken down from the copper oxide remains in the liquid solution. Rinsing the pennies with water stops the reaction, while they turn dull again over time. It's a relatively slow process. The unrinsed pennies still have a film of salt and vinegar solution. This will encourage a reaction between the copper from the coins and the oxygen in the air, creating a layer of blue-green copper oxide known as verdigris. This is what gives the Statue of Liberty in New York its distinctive green colour. It also forms in nature, producing minerals such as malachite and azurite. The salt and vinegar solution the pennies were soaked in now contains the copper floating around as positively charged copper ions instead of neutral copper metal. The nails are made of steel, which is an alloy compared with iron. The solution dissolves some of the iron and oxides on the surface of the nail, leaving it with a slight negative charge. The positively charged ions are attracted to them more strongly than the iron ions, and so cling to the surface of the nail, giving it a coating of copper. The hydrogen ions were released as a result from the gas and can be seen as tiny bubbles on the surface of the nails.
First add 4 pints of milk in a pan and then 4 lemons. And don't worry about the seeds, because after we get all the juice out we're going to use a fork and get the seeds out. Next we're going to pour in all the lemon juice. So, as you can see, the cheese is curdled and it's gone like disgusting. Next we're going to line the colander with the cheesecloth. So then we're going to put it over the sink, and so you might need a grown-up to help with this one. It smells like cheesecake.
That's what cheesecake is, it's cooked cheese.
Let's go. So once it's cooled down, it will become Tudor cheese.
Milk into cheese explanation. Milk is made up mostly of water, but also contains proteins, fats, sugars and enzymes like casein and lactose. Transforming the milk into cheese involves the removal of water and heating the proteins to form different folding patterns. The proteins in the milk are suspended in what is called a colloidal solution. This means that the smaller protein molecules push each other away, which allows them to float freely and without clumping together. But if an acid like lemon juice or vinegar or even citric acid is added, the casein protein molecules attract each other to form curds floating in the translucent solution. That is the whey. This reaction is faster at warm temperatures than cold, which is why the milk should be heated, but if it boils, the protein denatures. It happens when the heat destroys the protein bonds and kills it. The solid protein curds are separated from the liquid whey and can then be shaped and left to mature to produce hard cheeses or eaten while soft and creamy.